Hi everybody, welcome to the D. Louise Book Series channel. I'm Christina, Kristina Deluise. I'm a series person. I like to read series. I like to come into a series that's 10 books or more. Sometimes I've been trying some newer ones sooner. But I like to get involved with the characters. I like to watch the characters grow. I like to see the relationships form. And sometimes when a book is new and you read a couple and you're like, oh shit, now I gotta wait a year. If you watch Netflix or Amazon or Hulu or Peacock or any of those and you wait till the entire series is downloaded and then binge watch, you're me. If you watch soap operas and you scream at your TV, no, don't do that, no, he's cheating, he's lying, you're like me. So, Glory and Death is book 2. Nora Roberts writing as J.D. Robb. For those of you who don't know, one of her sons, his name starts with J. One of her sons starts with D, and this is short for Roberts. If you guys didn't know that, this is a continuation of Naked. So the important characters here are Captain Feeney, Commander Whitney, Mavis Freestone, Chief Dibble, Crack. Hey, white girl. Hey, black man. That's Crack. He owns the club, which is important. And Galahad. I forgot to mention Galahad previously, but we love Galahad and that poor child. He's a cat, but he likes to mooch breakfast from everybody. He's a cat. Okay, so we get more of Nadine First from Channel 75, Dr. Mirror, Mr. Mirror, and I just wanted to, there's really not much, this is the news story, and what did I want to do? Oh, he certainly knew how to fight for what he wanted or intended to have, but he was no longer sure he could outwit, outmaneuver, or fight Eve. Taking the button out of his pocket, he toyed with it, studied it, as though it was some intriguing puzzle to be solved. He was an idiot, Rourke realized. It was humiliating to admit what an incredible fool love could make of a man. He slipped the button back in his pocket. He had a board meeting to complete, business to take care of, and he thought some research to do on whether any details of the Slade arrest had left Sector 38, and if they had, how and why. One more. All right, so the introduction of a major character. Major, huge. All right, Mavis is huge too, but you have got to love Peabody. Her hands were rock steady as they reached for the hood that had fallen forward over the victim's face. She ignored the blood that pooled in a sticky puddle at the toes of her boots and managed to smother the gasp and the shudder as she tossed the hood away from a stranger's face. "Who the hell is this?" she demanded. Victim's been preliminarily identified as Louis Kursky, editorial tech for 75. The uniform pulled a log out of the pocket of her slick raincoat. She was found at approximately 11:15 by C.J. Morris. He tossed his cookies just over there. She went on the light to stain for civilian delicacy, went inside through the door, screaming his head off. Building security verified his story, such as it was, called in dispatch. called it in. Dispatch lodged the call at 11:22. I arrived on scene at 11:27. You made good time, Officer Peabody, Lieutenant. I was on a swing of First Avenue. I verified homicide, secured the outer door, called for additional uniforms, and primary. Peabody. You gotta. Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. We will spend hours and hours and hours talking about Peabody. Oh, I forgot. Even in 2058, when genetic testing usually weeds out any violent hereditary traits before they can bloom, murder still happens. The first victim is found lying on a sidewalk in the rain. The second is murdered in her own apartment building. Lieutenant Eve Dallas has no problem finding connections between the two crimes. Both victims were beautiful and highly successful women. Their glamorous lives and loves were the talk of the city, and their intimate relations with men of great power and wealth provided Eve with a long list of suspects, including her own lover Rourke. We go from naked in death to glory in death. Please like and subscribe. It's important. I hope you like these books. These are my absolute favorite. I'm going to do the entire series. Please like. Thank you.